Okay, well, let's start playing some Zelda. I don't know if anybody here is already remembering where I left off, but I think I did a bit of a grind to bring myself up to where I am now. Because I just didn't want to spend a whole stream of me just kind of wandering around and picking up money and stuff. So let's see where we got, looks like I need 3 more pieces of the Triforce to complete it. Still need to get the red candle. I believe that's in level 7? Am I right? Level 7. I got the blue ring, I got the bracelet so I can move stuff, and I got some medicine and a warp whistle. Yay! Actually, the whistle opens up, I think... What level does it open up? Was that level 7? Okay. I know I'm pretty sure I need to get level 6. Okay, looks like James is saying I'm good to go, so that's good. Yeah, this is an experimental one because, you know, I just set up this headset. I did a little bit of testing offline to see if you know, if everything was coming through, and so this is my first test with it being a live stream. I don't think I need this. No. I already talked to this old lady. So let's just move on. This is kind of strange. I'm like literally in the middle of 3 Zelda games because I've been playing A Link to the Past, not streaming it or recording it or anything, just for fun playing, which is weird because so far everything I've been playing now has been for my channel. So I've been playing a lot of games and recording a lot of games for the channel, and not really playing for just fun, outside of, you know, well, it's fun playing it for the channel, but I mean, just for playing it. So I've been playing the Super Nintendo Zelda, which is A Link to the Past, and you were trying to beat level 6, I think. You beat level 7 instead. Okay, maybe I did beat level 7. And so yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of the what is it? Where am I? I think I got the 3rd pendant. If you followed, where am I going? I don't need to go here. If you ever played Super Nintendo's Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, I just got the 3rd pendant. Now I have to go for the Master Sword. So I'm kind of in the middle of that game. Plus I'm in the middle of Zelda 2 for my live stream, which I decided to take a break. And, oh, so, Green Lantern saying, like me and Ninja Gaiden, whatever you want to call it. Actually, funny enough, my first test of this headset, I did a, first time playing of, like, I did a recording, just to try it out, of me playing Ninja Gaiden, because I've never played it before. It was literally my first, like, I just booted it up and just started playing. And, I mean, it's an okay recording, it's not bad, I mean, the audio is a little okay, my voice is loud and clear, but the background music is kind of is really in the background, so, I don't know, I might release it. I'll think about it. But yeah, it was my first reaction playing Ninja Gaiden, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Kinda comical. But yeah, it's something I'll consider it. I don't know. I like doing these first time playing videos because, you know, it just takes me back to back in the 80s when we didn't know what the heck we were doing. The 80s and the early 90s when we would just go out and rent video games and not have a manual and just kind of play it. Or not even that. Oftentimes your friends would just lend you a video game, like Zelda 2. I borrowed it from a friend. He's just like, oh yeah, play Zelda 2, here you go. And he just gave me the cartridge, and I just started playing it. Can't remember, I think at the same time he ended up lending me his tip book, just so I can get through it, because I think I got so far and then I was lost. It's not as cryptic as, say, Castlevania 2 is, but Castlevania 2 is annoying. Like, that game just doesn't make any bloody sense. Okay, so I think I'm at level 6 over here. It's funny, I sometimes confuse, like, I think I've said this a few times, I sometimes confuse the first quest with the second quest. Okay, so it's still blinking, so does that mean... Did I get... I don't know. Shoot, I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can get to this guy. Well, at least I have the Master Sword. That was one of the things I ended up grabbing, I think, when I was doing my grinding, just a bit without recording. I believe I went and got the Master Sword. So I had enough hearts to do that. Unlike in my Super Nintendo game I'm playing now, that's going to be my next quest, is going through that crazy forest area to get the Master Sword. I mean, I was considering doing the Link to the Past as a live stream as well, but I mean, I'm already in the middle of 2 Zelda games, so to start a third one might be a little bit crazy. Oh, good one, James. He said he subscribed to Nintendo Power, so he always knew what he was doing. It's funny, I don't think I've ever bought a Nintendo Power book in my life. I don't know why. I mean, it seems like the kind of thing I would have been interested in. You know what I think what I used to do is I would go into the bookstore, and whatever game I was working on, I would just kind of pick it up and read, and then leave. I was cheap like that. Okay, I'm dying. This sucks. It'd be like, if I'm in the middle of a game, I would just be like, okay, what do I do? Especially Super Mario Bros. 3. I mean, Super Mario Bros. 3 is one of those games where you can complete it, but then you probably missed out on a lot of different things, so to learn how to get those things, you have to kind of go to the books. Okay, James. James has to leave for a bit, but that's okay. He'll be back in about 30 minutes. I have no idea how long I'm going to play. I just got some time now, so hopefully if I'm still playing, you can join back in. But thanks for coming in. What do I have to do? One thing about this game is you don't have to worry about the magic meter that you have to deal with in Zelda Link to the Past. So, I mean, that was one of the things that's kind of frustrating about that one. Oops. Is you always have to worry about your magic meter. Oh, crap. Okay, I took a wrong turn. These guys are annoying because they eat your big shield. If they eat you, they eat the shield. That costs like 90 bucks to buy it. Let's get going. I think these guys that disappear are the most, like, hated of all villains in this game. Not only are their magic beams... Oh, crap. Okay, he didn't eat my shield. That was good. Okay, so I can hear the bad guys up there. For people in the chat, I'm interested to hear how the audio is, because I'm trying out a new headset, so... I'd just like to know if the background music is too loud or not loud enough. Come on. Yeah, I was trying to decide what to play right now, and I was like, do I want to play Zelda? Do I want to play some Atari games? I got a couple of Commodore 64 games I want to continue playing as well. Oh yeah, okay, so this guy's basically telling you where the, how to get into the next level. Level 7, I believe. must have taken that wrong turn on Albuquerque. I don't think this goes anywhere. No. Crap. Is that the beginning? Yeah. Green Lantern saying he hates the hand that drags you in. Yeah, that's annoying too. Oh, good. So he's saying that the sound is good. That's great. Guess the headset does make the improvement. Yeah, it was a good investment. It wasn't really expensive. I actually got this one on sale, so Best Buy. I thought, you know, I might as well at least find something that I can use, because I just found that my previous live streams, the audio was really hollow sounding. Oh, the staff. I didn't even get this yet. This is an important thing. Ouch. So this allows me to shoot that beam. But I think in level 8, if I'm correct, you can find a book that allows you to shoot the beam and then it creates a fire at the end, just like your candle. Which is kind of cool, because you can use it to light up the rooms. And shoot the bushes. Uh-oh. Go away. Hate these guys. I think that's why I gave up on this level and went to level 7. I don't think these guys are in level 7. Boomerang didn't pick it up. Okay, since I went the wrong way... get the clock on the one level where the enemies are the easiest to kill. You don't even need the stupid clock. Crap. Okay. Let's see. Well, I already have. Okay, so I have one blue potion that will give me full life. Just determining if I should continue on or if I should go back out. Because obviously I made a wrong turn. Well, no, I really didn't make a wrong turn because I needed that staff thing. For some reason I thought I had that. I can't see anything. I remember when I used to be good at this game, I would actually go into some of the levels just to get the items and then get out. And then go back later to finish the end bosses. Aim at the eyes of Oma. Right. Okay. So let's see, where have I not been yet? Okay, that goes up that way. Huh. Thought this was the way to go. Crud. Again, this is the problem when you put down a game and then come back to it for, you know, after a while you start to forget everything. And I have the worst memory ever. It's weird that some of this stuff sticks into my brain, but most of it's just like... Where did I go? Short-term memory loss, I guess. Then again, I'm always getting yelled at for forgetting everything. Oh, I'm gonna die. I died. Man, that sucked. Yeah, I want to continue. Always continues at 3 lives, or 3 parts, which really sucks, so... Let's power up first. Get some medicine. Medicine. Medicine is good. This is the expensive way of powering up. Don't try this at home. If I had the patience, I would have just ran to a ferry. But then I'd have to go all the way down to the bottom and look for the ferry lady and whatever. Yeah, let's put the boomerang back because I don't want to leave it on the potion and then accidentally waste potion. I like in how the new Zelda, or not new, what am I saying? The Super Nintendo Zelda, you can actually catch the fairies in an empty jar, and it's kind of like a free power-up. But then again, you still have your magic meter to deal with, so... One of these usually opens the door. One video I've been deciding or thinking about making is something about bats. Bats in video games, because they are they are the worst when it comes to enemies. I don't know if the staff is any better for beating. Oh, no! Oh no! Oh. I hate these guys. Oh, there goes one of my potions. What a waste. I wanted to save this to the end boss. I can't remember who I have to fight. I hope I didn't beat him already. I don't think I did. Get to him. Let's see. I go. Maybe I have to go down. Ooh, I hurt. Another game I was really considering was, like, Dragon Warrior. Although I don't know if that game would be that interesting to watch as a stream. I mean, a lot of that's really boring. Even playing it, like, in the beginning, anyways, the beginning, to build up to your experience level, it's kind of boring. So I don't know if it would be a good stream or not. It's like the definition of the grind game. When I say grind game, I mean like just spending time building up hit points. Oh, jeez. Crap. Did I just lose my shield? I lost my shield, didn't I? I did. Oh, this level's so annoying. These guys are... Oh, I don't need bombs, I need a heart. The guy ate my shield. Now I have this little piddly shield that you start off with. Yeah. Billy O, he's saying live action, yeah. That's pretty much what this is. This game isn't as forgiving as Link to the Past, because oftentimes in Link to the Past, just before the boss, it kind of gives you hearts. This game don't do that. Clock. This game doesn't set you up to say, here's some full power before you have to go and battle that pain in the... Oh, jeez. More of these guys. You kind of gotta get lucky with the hearts, because not every enemy gives you hearts when you kill them. Some give you bombs, some just give you a rupee, some give you nothing. Ah, jeez. Okay. So I think I know who I'm fighting. I think I'm fighting that guy I have to shoot an arrow at. I probably should power up. Might be the smart thing to do. I think what happens is you shoot him with the arrow, and he turns into like 2 guys or something like that. I don't know. That's fine too. Oh, this guy, okay. Maybe I was thinking of the other guy. So you gotta shoot this guy in the eyeball. That's it? That was it? Are you kidding me? Alright. That was funny. Perhaps I was thinking of the other guy, the one you have to use the whistle on. I mean, those guys in Zelda Link to the Past that you just have to shoot in the eye are harder than that guy. Oh well. Okay, so I think I beat level 7, so what is this? Did I beat level 7? Oh crap. Okay, I beat level 5, I'm pretty sure. So what? 8? Uh-oh. Okay, I think let's use a whistle, see where it takes me. Yes, Angela, it was terrifying. You wouldn't want to meet that on a rainy day. Let's try the whistle again. Unlike in Super Mario Bros. 3, the whistle in this game is pretty random. It just kind of takes you to an entrance. Doesn't really guarantee you're going to go to the entrance you want. Keeps taking me here. I guess it wants me to take the long way. So I gotta go to... Do I have to do level 8? How many damn levels are in this game? Okay, I'm here. I don't remember if I actually beat level 7. Or maybe I did, but I didn't get the item out of it. Crap. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to level 7, just to make sure. That's the one good thing with Zelda 2, is when you beat the palace, and you got the item, and you beat the boss, it turns into a stone, so you don't have to go back there again. And it reminds you that you don't need to go back in there again. In this one, if you forget where you've been and what you've done, you kind of go and do it over again for no reason. thought level 7 had the red candle. So I think level 8 has... Level 8 has the book, I think? Level 9 has the red ring and the silver arrow, which I believe you need to kill Ganon. You can't kill Ganon without the silver arrow. This is the secret that the guy said in level 6, that the secret lives where the fairy does not. This is an area where the fairy would normally be. Yeah, looks like I haven't done a whole chunk of this level. Question is, did I get the item? You know what would have been helpful right now? If I would have gone and grabbed my NES manual for this game. One of the few games I actually kept the box and the manual and everything. Most of the time when I bought Nintendo games, I didn't really keep the box. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just wander around here for a while. Money! Oh, I might as well kill him. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. More money. Money's good. So I'm playing this during the Easter long weekend, so hopefully everybody's having a nice long weekend. It's nice to get some time off. If you get time off. I know some people don't. They have to work. Not always guaranteed to get the same time off that everybody else gets. It's a Saturday. Some people actually get Monday off. I don't, but some people do. I think in the past I used to like actually take Monday off as a vacation day, but not doing that this year. Where are we gonna go? I actually wasn't really supposed to be home right now. I'm supposed to be doing some Easter festivities, but I ended up spending too much time at the grocery store because the lineups were insane. And so I had to text my wife and be like, just go without me, because I was literally stuck at the grocery store waiting in line. By the time I got home and put the groceries away, it would have been like way too late, so... This guy keeps taking my sword. Oh, so Green Lantern is saying, did you get kicked out of the chat? Hope not. I don't know why you'd get kicked out of the chat. Unless my stream is messed up. I mean, I can take a break here and make sure that everything's running. Could just be my stream is just crap. Typically on the weekends I find that's when my stream is the worst. Might even be even worse now because it's a long weekend and a lot of people are home playing video games and streaming it. Okay, good, he's back. I'm literally just wandering around here because I don't remember where I've been. If I've gotten the item out of here. Yeah, obviously I blew a hole in that wall. I I think that that's going to take me to... Where did that take me to? Maybe that took me... Okay, did I go there? Went there. What's over here? Ugh. The thing about this game is it traps you into a level. Traps you into an area where you kind of have to like beat everything until you get the door open. There's no crap. If you notice in like Zelda: Link to the Past, the SNES version, it usually tells you. Well, it gives you a clue that you can blow the wall open because it puts a little crack thing in the wall. This game doesn't do that. It's not forgiving. It's like... Okay, so he's saying... Green Lantern saying he knows I haven't beaten the level because the boss is still there. Okay, so there's something I'm missing. I just don't even remember if I got the item out of here. Yeah, I'm hearing the boss. Okay, that's gonna severely help me. That's a rarity when the, oh, and I got the fairy too. When the clock shows up. Uh-oh. Well, this is a predicament. If I can open the door while they're still alive. That sucks. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to leave. Come back in. Wait a minute. There we go. Ah! The red candle. This is like my favorite item because this one allows you to really explore all the different areas where you can burn a bush and look for something in it. But I still have to find out where the boss is. Maybe I have to blow a hole in the wall? Nope. Over here? Okay. I'm gonna have to buy another big shield again. I have to remember where the store is where I can buy the big shield. So it looks like the boss is above me. But where the heck does that go? Because in the map, it doesn't look like there's anything there, but it's a door. Weird. Okay. Now that I think about it, I think this level I came in to get the extra bombs. That was what I did. This isn't the boss. I thought this was the boss. Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. I just came here to get some bombs. Okay. Where the heck am I? I have to go down? Maybe I... Oh, wait. What? Never mind. Okay, so Billy O is saying my audio is fine. That's good. The headset really makes a difference. Okay, this guy you have to kill him, or you have to use the whistle on. Yeah, I was at, I went to Best Buy yesterday because I was like, you know, I need to find something. I have microphones, but the microphones I have are all old school style. The one you see in my, the one I usually do my, oh, these guys. Why am I here? Do I need to beat these guys? The one you see in my videos, it's not a really good one. I mean, I use it more for decor than actual usability. So I actually tried to use it as a microphone for the computer, but it's just really sounds like crap. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm over here. Perhaps oh no, these hand things. No! You stupid hand. Those guys are just a hindrance. Now I have to go through all this again. Well, at least if anything, well, at least if anything, I got the orange candle now. Find the end boss. At least because I didn't die and started over, that a lot of the enemies I killed are gone. I don't think that's the right way. I was hoping for some hearts. Yeah, this was, I think this was the area where I had to give that guy the food to continue on. Just merely a hindrance. You have to, like, buy the food and you have to just give it to him and then you can continue on. Kind of a waste of time. Ugh, these guys are icky. Let's keep moving. Okay, that's where the item was, so... Where is the boss? Okay, which way did I go last time? He's down there. Did I try this yet? Yeah, I guess I did. Just gonna keep using bombs until I find my way around. Remember, can you kill the hands and then they don't come back? It doesn't help that these white puff balls steal your weapon for about 5 seconds. I think maybe one of these things. Maybe there's one of these things you can, like, move. Perhaps not. Okay, let's see, where have have I not been? There it is. Yeah, there had to be something that could move in that. Without getting dragged down to hell from that hand. Okay, I'm close. I can hear him. This always reminds me of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons for the Intellivision. I know I did a video on that one a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, but one of the first few videos I did on that game. And when you're going around in the dungeons, you can hear the enemies in the background, kind of their sound. Oh, this guy. This guy isn't much. You just stab him a few times, he dies. Billy O is asking, what's the little red dot flashing in one of the rooms in upper left-hand corner mean? That is where the bad guy is. So, in Legend of Zelda, in the first game, actually in Link to the Past as well, I don't know if in the later ones too, you can find a map which kind of shows you all those blue dots, that shows you the full dungeon, and then you find a compass, and the compass will tell you where the bad guy is, and that's where I am now. Or it tells you pretty much where you have to go. Maybe, okay, well, it shows you where the Triforce is. The Triforce fragment. And where that is, pretty much where the end boss is. This game doesn't have the floors or the layers or the levels or whatever that Link to the Past has. In Link to the Past, you've got like floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. Okay, so now I'm like pretty much just need to get the level 8 fragment. What else do I need to get? So I can get the, I need to get the book. I need to get the red ring, which is in level 9. What else do I need? There's something else I can get. Text here, just gonna check this out. Alright, let's go. You know what, I think I need to buy some more medicine. Did I use it up? Yeah, I did. Okay, where's the medicine man? This cave here. I think there's another heart somewhere. As you can see, I don't have, well, I got what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And it looks like I can get 16. So if I complete level 8, I'll have like almost full, but I think there's another heart that's hidden somewhere. Now the thing is too, I have the candle, the red candle. So pretty much the only difference between the blue candle and the red candle is the red candle you can continuously use it. So I can shoot it now, I can shoot it again. You can use it as a weapon. The blue candle, you only get to use it once, and then you have to leave the screen to use it again. Which is very frustrating when you're trying to find a secret entrance, because then you have to continuously leave the screen every time you use it. So now that I have it, I can actually go and, you know, is it this bush? No. Is it this one? Whereas otherwise I'd have to keep leaving the screen every time I fired one off. not, I can't remember. That's why I didn't bother, because I'm like, you know, I'm not going to sit there with the blue candle all day long. I don't think there is. Because any one of these bushes can be an entrance. Unfortunately, not all of them are good. Some of them actually, the person forces you to pay them money for breaking their door. But it's nice to be able to do, you know. Green Lantern saying he doesn't think he's ever gotten all of the hearts in a Zelda game. Pretty sure it's possible. I think there's one more heart hidden somewhere. Just have to remember where. It's like you have to like go and find every single area where you can burn a bush, blow up a door somewhere. I like how you can use the candle as a weapon now. If you ever play the No Sword Challenge on Zelda, where you try and play the game without ever getting a sword, the candle becomes quite a valuable asset. I've only done that once where I've actually played this game without getting a sword. I think you can only get so far. Because once you get to Ganon, I believe you have to hit him with your sword. So if you don't have a sword, hey, I found an entrance. Is it money? Oops. Is it money? Or do I have to pay him? It's money. How much? Ugh. $10. Whatever. Now I know Cinemassacre, or the Angry Video Game Nerd, he did a Zelda challenge, or whatever, No Sword Challenge, at one point. Maybe it was James and Mike. It is possible. You have to use a lot of, like, creative weapons. You have to use bombs as weapons. You have to use your, you gotta get the staff. Anything you can find that will work as a weapon, you gotta find it. Usually end up doing stuff like that after you've already completed the game a few times. Probably already completed the second quest. Oh no, level 8. Why am I doing this for myself? Okay. This guy, you have to beat him up with bombs. Always try to find his middle point. Otherwise that happens. It's harder. Oh hey, James is back. Hope you're having a good long weekend. I know mine's been pretty busy so far, but ugh, these guys. Sometimes you're working and you're thinking, you know, I can't wait till the long weekend, but then the long weekend comes along and you end up being more tired than if you were just at work. Because lots of stuff has to happen. Oh great, James is saying I sound great. Good, cool headset. Well, I took a chance on this one. I mean, I was looking at the different kinds, and they have, like, you know, obviously from cheap to expensive, and This one was just happened to be one of the on-sale items at Best Buy, and I looked at it, I compared it to the other ones, and it just seemed like the real difference was, you know, the better ones had a more comfortable headset, or they were wireless, and I'm like, I don't really care about wireless. Wireless doesn't, you know, bother me. Or wires, I should say, don't bother me. I'm sitting in front of my computer, what do I care that there's a wire? So, I mean, why pay extra money for something that just seems more of a novelty? Okay, so now I have the book, which means this sucker creates a fire, which pretty much turns my, almost turns my red candle into, like, obsolete. But that's okay. Good for this, because I can shoot somebody and create fire at the same time. Like, seriously, this becomes like the best weapon in the game when you get it. Do I gotta go up? I don't have the map and I don't have the compass, so... At least in this game, the bomb doesn't hurt you, like in Link to the Past, where you light a bomb and then if you don't move, it actually kills you. Huh. Maybe I have to go up over there. Okay. Oh no, I'm out of bombs. Okay. Well, for some reason I thought I needed bombs to kill him, but I guess I'm wrong. Maybe bombs are the fastest way to kill him. This game, well, I should say this level, there's so much going on that it actually slows down the processing power of the Nintendo. Because there's so many, like, enemies and there's so many of those fire things going around. You actually find that the game starts to, kind of slow down and almost pause for a second. Can't keep up with all the stuff that's going on. It's like they programmed it with that much stuff happening that Nintendo can't keep up. Oh no. Okay, so I got a three-way here. Do I want to go up? Do I want to go right? Left? Take the door? Do I have a key? Oh yeah, that's the other thing I can find. There's a key you can find. Is that in, what level is that? Is that in this one? There's a key you can find that pretty much says you don't need to find any more keys. Like, it's like a master key. And it opens every single door. That could be in this level, now that I think about it. I remember there was 2 items in this level. I think there was. Medicine is good. Again, if I had the manual up here with me, the manual I have is downstairs in a box somewhere with my original box for this game. I am playing this on an emulator, but I do have the original in a box somewhere. I don't have Zelda 2 though in the box. I only have just the cartridge. I think I bought that at like a... I think at the exhibition or something. Or maybe Microplay, one of those, you know, video game stores that they used to exist. I don't know if Microplay was in America or if that was like a Canadian thing. They pretty much turned into what is it? There's another store now, and it's a video game store. I don't really go into it too often because it's too modern for me. I mean, you ask for like retro games and then they point you to like PS3. I think it's called Electronics Boutique, that's the name. Now I know in America they have I think they have something called GameStop. I don't think we have those here in Canada. I could be wrong. We have like Video Games Plus. But yeah, that's probably where I bought my original Zelda 2. Then again, I used to also buy used Nintendo games at like places like Zellers and Kmart and Walmart and back in the day when they used to like saran wrap them up and sell them as used. Green Lantern saying he found a box. A guy wants $100 for it. $100 for the box? It used or sealed? I mean, maybe if it's sealed, never been played, but used? That's a lot of money. But then what am I saying? You know, I've looked at some of these. I've been to some of these video game stores where just a cartridge they want like $40 to $100. You know, depending on the game. Especially Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo prices are insane. And if you want like a good one, like Final Fantasy 3, I think is like $110 or something Canadian. 10th enemy has the bomb. Huh. Funny thing about these guys is if you stab them, they start sending, yeah, those things at you. Used. $100 for Zelda used? That's insane. Let's see if there's a hole here. Nope. It's amazing that these games can keep their prices when, you know, we have things like emulation. Like that's interesting that you would think something like emulation would kill the second-hand market, but it doesn't. People still want to keep their physical copies, or still want to have the physical cartridges, so they shell out all this money. Or for the people who want to, I mean, if you're really trying to create a collection, if you say want to have every single Nintendo game that ever existed or whatever, then yeah, you start shelling out the money. That's why certain games that are rare, like for instance the Flintstone game, I've seen that in like 2 different stores now, and it goes for over $700 or some weirdness. And it's not the first one that came out, it's the second one. Oh, good, the map. I forget which one. I think it's not the Dino Hoppy one. Oh, this guy again. There's the arrow on him. It's like, you know, just for a Nintendo game, you're shelling out like $100 or $700. Like that's literally for someone who just wants to like complete the entire, say, North American collection, or you know, whatever released collection of Nintendo games, not the bootlegs, and that's where you get stuck having to pay the most amount of money. you want to complete your collection. And I've seen videos where people are saying, you know, I finally completed my collection and I paid X amount of dollars for this really stupid game. The game sucks, but I needed it just to complete my collection. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe because I never really looked at gaming as a collection thing. Like, I collect them because I want to play them. Like, that's why I collect them. I don't collect them just to put it on my shelf and admire it. So maybe that's just, you know, me. I don't want to just say, oh yeah, I bought this because I wanted it just to, you know, put on a shelf. Oh, good, more bombs. Many bombs. Huh. Okay, let's see. I'm right there, and I'm gonna go into the, this is supposed to be like a dragon's head or something, so I'm gonna go into there. If you look in the manual, it'll show you, oh, nice. If you look in the manual, it'll show you all the different worlds, or levels, or whatever. They're all supposed to be pictures of something. Wait, where am I going? Already been there? How good is that? Okay, that was a waste of time. And a bomb. Okay. Huh. Did I try bombing up here yet? Things are much easier now that I have the Master Sword. It doesn't take so much to kill these guys. Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. No, I can't stab. One thing about this game, too, is you can't stab in a diagonal. So you either stab up, down, left, right, but you cannot stab diagonal. This guy's stuck there until I leave. Green Lantern saying he thinks it was Game Chasers. Oh. One sec. I thought I had to kill one of those blue knight guys. Weird. They featured a guy who needed 4 games for the N64 to finish the collection, but ended up selling the collection because of those 4 games. It was like $10,000. Are people nuts? Oh, the master key. There it is. Now, if you look at my key up in there, top area, it has an A, which means I don't have to worry about finding keys, which is okay, but I mean, I'm already at level 8, so no big deal. I mean, usually you end up finding the keys you need, and there's a guy in one of the shops, or a couple of shops that sell you keys, so it's not a big deal. I guess if you can get here early enough in the game, and then you can just get that, and you don't have to worry about going back. Oh, I hate these guys. No, 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 no. Ooh, a fairy. Ouch. Wish the fairies would actually fill you up to the complete. Where am I going? I'm trying to find the end boss. So I got the candle. Oh wait, no, I mean I got the book. And I got the key. So now I gotta find the boss. I'm trying not to die. Dying is bad. Don't want to die. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Fill up. Here we go. Yeah, I did quite a good grind game on my Zelda 2. So, when I decided to go back to that one for my streaming, I got pretty far. I don't know what palace. I think I have to get the boots or whatever, the thing that lets you walk on water. So if you're familiar with Zelda 2, you know there's a an item that lets you walk on the water. So I think that's where I am on that one. Not sure when I'll be streaming that one. I want to take a break from some Zelda playing. And I still would like to do the other, another Atari stream. Where am I going? Did I try bombing here yet? Okay. Use arrows on the rabbit heads. Oh. Yeah, that probably makes things better, doesn't it? Is this the end boss, or is he just a pain in the butt? I think this is the end boss. I think I can bomb this guy, too. Am I wrong? Just die. Hey, end boss. See, I got one more space where I can have a heart. And I think it's hidden somewhere. Where? I don't know. Excellent. Okay. Now. Okay, so I believe I just need to go to level 9 now. Got the full Triforce. And yeah. That was pretty cool. So probably continue this on another day. I guess I should wrap this up. Because it is getting late, and, well, it's afternoon, and I gotta get ready. Gotta go to family's house for Easter dinner. That should be fun. And I just want to thank everybody. James, Billy, who else came in here? We had Angela, good friend of mine, and Green Lantern. Oh, we had a Kyle. Sorry, I didn't notice you in there. Just popped in there. Anybody else? Yeah, we had a bunch of people. More people than I expected. Billy O. I wasn't sure if anybody would come in on this, because, you know, a long weekend, a lot of people are doing their things, or visiting family and stuff, and I just kind of threw this together at the last second, so it was great that you were able to come in and watch me play some Zelda. I got pretty far, actually. I wasn't surprised. I wasn't expecting to beat both those levels, but yeah, I did it. So I guess the next time I end up streaming Zelda 1, I'm going to be going after Ganon and hopefully beat the game, because that'd be pretty fun. And then I got my other stream going, the Zelda 2, which I find is a lot harder than this one. I'm actually a lot better at this one than I am at the Zelda 2 game, only because the bosses and stuff are a real pain to beat. Oftentimes you just kind of get lucky when you beat them. So, yeah, anyways, thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting. Leave some comments below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I also have my Patreon account set up if you would like to donate to the show. And, you know, lots of stuff. I got a lot of ideas coming up for the future, so stay tuned. I got a lot more different kind of ideas. And, yeah. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and I'm going to be stopping the chat. Thanks, James, for coming in again. James is one of my Patreons. Great supporter of the show. Always welcome. And I'll be stopping the streaming. See you guys later.